Hey gang, Chonky here. Today is a pretty cool day. So we have another Halloween event in Dungeons of Sundaria. Much like we had last year, you're going to be collecting candy apples. And so the way you get these, if it's the same as it was before, you get them for beating bosses. The higher difficulty, the more apples you get. And you turn them in. I'll show you. You turn them in at the main town. But what we have this year that's new to the event is five new fragment patterns, and then or five new candy apple patterns, and then you can also redeem for like like elite set fragments or magical cores, and even last year's patterns as well. I was just taking a look at it. I'll show you guys in a moment after we go through list of changes in this little patch, because not only is it the start of a Halloween event, but there's a little bit of a bug fix happening as well. So weapons will now always roll at least one element and one bonus to the auto attack whenever you craft them. And now weapons have now been limited to having four elements instead of five. So, I mean, if you get four elements, it's still really good for your damage, maybe the meta for how you're playing your character. But if you get the right skill rolls, it might still be better than four elements. But hey, experiment with it, try it out. And then thankfully, this was finally removed. Mighty Blow threat was removed for champion armor. That stat was such an eyesore whenever I rolled it crafting with champion stuff, which we will do the champion crafting video after we do the rogue crafting, which I was going to do tonight. But, it'll come out in a couple days. So anyway, improvements. So we have Maloreth's Lightning Barrage visuals were improved. Increased font in just like character select buttons. I already noticed that they're a lot more legible and bigger. A lot of like texture changes, like with the Archdemon of New, and Commander Greaves' damage was increased as well. They changed just little tweaks here and there, and then bug fixes. As you can see right here, there's a whole lot of things that they wanted to fix. I'm not going to sit here and read all of them, but if you guys wanted to pause and take a look at the bug fixes, and then, oh yeah, I like seeing this. Remove armor penetration from wizard items. Thank you. Thank you. After I already crafted my new gear. And then, yeah, so here's all the current stats. Here's all the current stuff in the patch, but let's take a look at where the shop is. Okay, so when you're here in Galdrin's Crossing, right to the right of the blacksmith, you'll notice the farm. So you'll just come here with your candy apples and go ahead and click on him. And as you can see, you can buy all sorts of stuff from him. You can buy even fragments that aren't for your class. I'm on my champion right now. But as you can see, there's Reaper fragments, there's Holy Order fragments, Destruction fragments, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to buy fragments for your other classes, you can. At the top, we have the Pumpkin Head. This came out last year. I didn't get a chance to get it. I do plan on grinding as much as I can because some of these are really. So we have the pumpkin head. We have all the class fragments. You can see all tier 1 and tier 2. Then down here we have the magical cores, which you can get. I think 30 candy apples is a little pricey. I'd probably just farm them in the bog. Tokens of change, if you want to change what race your character is and all that good stuff. But then down here on page 3, this is the good stuff. So at the top you'll see right here the Demon Slayer sword. This is the sword that actually Demon Lord Maloreth uses in the bog. And I think that's a great sword. If it is, that's fucking freaking sweet. And then we have making a return the spectral weapons like there were last year. Each class is going to have their spectral weapons. But if we look, so we have for the champion, we have the Demon Slayer sword. I really want to get. I'll show you because they showed pictures of them in the patch notes. But I'll also show you which class gets what. It's gonna be a little confusing.
Good to see you. Goodbye.
So the cleric actually gets a Titan shield, cool little shield skin, and then their spectral hammers.
Farewell.
The wizard gets this really cool Vineland staff. It's got like a big old cobra head on it. It looks awesome. Can't wait to grab that.
Good luck. Hello.
The rogue gets the sword of Chaos. I don't know how you pronounce that. It actually looks pretty awesome. If they ever implement transmog into this game, I would love to transmog some of these skins onto like some set items. And then the spectral axe and spectral dagger again. And then for the ranger, I think we have a bow, like a nice big long bow. But we'll take a look at it. As you can see, the bigger text too.
Good to see you.
Yeah, so they have the spectral crossbow, the spectral great bow, and then the death's note. So hopefully I can farm up enough candy apples and unlock all of these for you guys. I would like to show them. I think they'd be really cool. And then secondary, I want to actually get the spectral weapon skins this year. But yeah, as far as I know, this event should be going for a couple weeks. It looks... Oh, another thing is... right here, it mentions that there's 2 new fearsome Halloween enemies stalking the dungeons. And I think that's this person here on the left and this person here on the right. I did see somebody post a picture in Discord. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Okay, so yeah, right here. Boom. Right there in Discord. Somebody posted a picture. It was actually Aeon. And right there you can see somebody's wandering in the village and bog that isn't normally there. But yeah, if you find these guys, I guess you're supposed to get a, let's see, a large amount of candy apples. That's pretty cool. And if you kill them or flee, they'll just go to a different dungeon. So I kind of like that they jump around from dungeon to dungeon. I don't know if there's like a signal or some form of way to tell if they've gone into your dungeon. You might just have to run several different dungeons as you're farming candy apples, and if you find them, you find them. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. I wanted to record this little video for you guys to show you guys about the Halloween event. I'm hoping that it lasts at least until the end of the month to give us like another 3 weeks to grind up some candy apples. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys, let you know that this is happening now. See ya.